Viewers, let's watch this clip. I have many things I need to tell us. But before you watch the clip, let me tell you what you are going to look out on this clip and also the headline. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, directly or indirectly, have released the footage of what happened in Kenya. That's number one. Number two, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have exposed those who tracked him from UK down to Ethiopia, from Ethiopia to Kenya. Because according to the information, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left UK, or rather left Germany to Ethiopia, then from Ethiopia to Kenya. So the people who masterminded all these things, who planned this coup d'etat, who planned to eliminate him using another African country as a shield, my brother, my sister, all of them have been exposed in the clip you're about to watch. So please, watch it and then we'll come back here to discuss more. Happy Sunday to you all. Today is the 21st day in the month of June in the year of 2026. It shall be well with you. Oya, regade.
So it is true. So all these rumors that Nnamdi Kanu was betrayed by his own group. So it is true. I have always tried not to believe it. But these recent events proved, many events have been seen, proved that it is true, culminating in Kanu now sacking the DOS. That is a vote of no confidence on the leadership of the IPOB. That is a vote of no confidence on what has been going on in his own group. So it is true. So the rumors are true that Nnamdi Kanu was set up by people he trusted the most. Child. All these things are beginning to add up now. All these things are beginning to add up. Lolo Chimezie was attacking Nnamdi Kanu, saying that he is not fit to lead from prison. That was a plan. The beginning of the coup. All those things she was doing she was not acting alone. She was acting as the voice of certain people. So even Simon Ekpa was right. Oh, hey! In as much as people don't want to admit it, Simon Ekpa was right after all. He has always been shouting it, calling even names of people who betrayed Nnamdi Kanu inside his group. This is very disastrous at this point. Recently, I have been watching and seeing a lot of campaign on social media diminishing Nnamdi Kanu, portraying him as just a man. Hey! See finish. Nnamdi Kanu is just a man up there. If Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB is greater than him, this thing is that. Nnamdi Kanu is just a man. Where were you people when Kanu was fighting these battles? Where were all of you when Kanu, just a man, took on Buhari? Just a man. Sacrificed his whole life. Just a man. All of a sudden you woke up and remember that Nnamdi Kanu is just a man and Biafra is this and that. That people who respected Kanu before. I saw one post, I think I must have put it here the other day, of familiar faces that you know. People who always broadcast about Kanu, write articles about Kanu. Overnight started to behave that as if Kanu time has expired. It's now beginning to clock it. Not that I am a stupid person that don't know that something is fishy, but because of the job I do here, I don't like to jump into things without final clarifications, so that when I talk, you can't dispute it. I don't want to be a rumor. Rumor is like as if people betray Kanu. No. But now, you can see it clearly for yourself. The only reason Kanu wasn't talking about it is because he does not want to cause division within his own ranks. But it's clear that he has had enough. Kanu has had enough. That is why he has finally sacked the leadership to create room for something that he can be accountable for in public. Something that he can look at Ndigbo and say, this is the gift I give you. I feel so ashamed at this point that a man who gave his life will be abandoned by people he trusted the most. You are dragging position with somebody who is alive. You want to shave somebody's hair in his lifetime. You want to shave a man's head while he is alive. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. When Lolo Chimezie was coming out to attack Kanu the other time, I was wondering, where is she getting this power? See, that's what people should learn. When you see anybody on social media come out suddenly and start doing certain things, agenda, it's not the person talking. There are people behind. There are people who are pushing that person, funding that person, financing that person to do that. Welcome to Social Media 001 lecture. Whatever she was doing, you can now see, because after she started it, other people combined. To the extent that they were writing articles talking about that Kanu is not the beginning and the end. Kanu is not this, Kanu is not that. All they were saying was that the time of Kanu has passed. That this is a new dispensation. If Kanu has gone to prison, this must continue. What must continue? If it's not about money and power and position that people are fighting for. It's about money. The struggle has left the people's hands to bureaucrats, people who love money. It's all about money. If it's not about money, I need to see people in the struggle. Why can't some of you who claim to take over from Kanu summon the courage and come to Nigeria and continue the struggle, since you now want to be in charge of the struggle? Come and continue from what Kanu was doing. Just continue what he was doing. No, don't need to fight. Just forget about. Just continue the struggle. At least Simon Ekpa tried in his own group. He was doing something. Nobody can deny him of that. You can say anything about his methods, but he did not hide to steal what Kanu started. He broke out, created his own. Respect for him. I respect him for that. But some people still dwell inside, sabotage his movement to Kenya, betrayed him and sold him. Chai. Now Kanu has acted. Long overdue. There should be an audit, accountability for what happened in Kenya. The time has come for that audit. The time has come for that accountability of people who are working hand in hand with the enemies to keep Kanu in prison. Because at this point it is clear that Kanu was handed over by Judas Iscariot to Nigerian government. Awagundanya. I'm telling you the facts. I go lie for you. He was not that he was report. Kanu was sabotaged, not by one person. This is a kind of a cabal, a faction. These people you see now rearing their heads recently to fight him, to snatch away and to dump him in Sokoto, to snatch away the group he created, he bettered from nothing. Called people gave them positions. These people who are fighting him should be held responsible for what happened to Kanu in Kenya, including that Lolo Chimezi life. I said what I said. She and all those people who post those things about Kanu in social media, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere, who go about creating the tension that there is division and that Kanu cannot lead anymore. All of them who doubt and who have been recently involved in what made Kanu to finally, which he did not want to do, I know, to take away, to sack the IPOB DOS and take back what belongs to him from those people. Those people you see should be made to account for Kanu because they are among, I'm just telling you live, God one day shows you your enemies, shows people who you have been looking for. They should be made to tell us what happened to Kanu in Kenya. Because they did not wake up today and become his enemy. They did not wake up today and have that mind. Somebody that we revere so much, somebody that we respect so much, when I don't see and finish. That's when I don't see and finish. Not be today when I see and finish now. You don't tell when I see and finish. Right from when he was in London, UK, I don't see and finish. Because you see him every day, he passes through your door, he goes beside you, he greets you. I don't see and finish. That's why you did what you did. It's not now you started to betray Kanu. This is just the end of the betrayer. We thought Kanu was that stupid or he was lost. But you don't know who somebody that God has anointed. You don't know. This is just the beginning. This is time for accountability for what happened to Kanu in Kenya. Because Kanu was sold by you people. I've called Lolo Uchichimezie and other people who betrayed him now. Many names, I cannot begin to name all of them, who were really doubting his capacity to lead. They are the ones too who have always doubted it and who wanted him to go away so that they can take over. It's not today they wanted to take over. It's not today they doubted his leadership. It has been long. But it's today that Kanu has risen up and taken charge of what belongs to him. Now, who now has capacity? Has he shown you now that he has capacity to lead? Or are you still doubting? Are you still doubting? It's just the beginning of the release of Nnamdi Kanu because we are going to be here to announce it. I told you, whatever you're doing, make sure you are ready because Kanu is coming out of Sokoto prison. Like, share, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, select the bell that says all to get notified whenever we release a video.
Okay, very wonderful one and a very quick one at that. My happiness bringing these messages to you from this our brother direct on spot, or you can call him Mazi Nnamdi. He also uses Biafrans in Finland as one of his stage names in different platforms. So the message you just heard from this our brother is the truth and nothing but the truth. You know, the reason why I'm always keen on bringing part of his programs to mine is because in terms of informations, he gather information. I mean, he have a first-hand information more than I do. And in terms of analytical analysis, he is gifted on his own way as well, because everybody is unique in their own way. So he is unique in his own way, and also I am also unique on my own personal way. So Mazi Nnamdi is always here to help the matters. You understand me? He is working directly with the government of USB. So you can as well agree with me that some informations that which are not private for we to have it. Once you are working with the government of USB directly or any government, it will be opportune to have those information. So that is where I am capitalizing. So not that I don't have information, or I don't have field agents, or I don't have investigative journalist that is digging up some kind of what will I call it, classified informations. I have all those things, you understand me, but I want you to understand that contact, past contact, that is the point I'm trying to make here. Okay, the message we just heard from this our brother is something that I mean, anyone who is on our shows, we believe everything that have been said. You understand me? Because if not for social media, I don't know where we would have been today. But thank God for social media, and thank God for everyone out there who have, in one way or the other, contributed immensely to this journey of Biafra liberations. It shall be well with you. Your generation upon generation and upon generation will never be forgotten in the history of Biafra. That is the only thing I can tell you, and it is not within my power to say, oh, I promise you. No. But let it be on record that whoever, whether man or woman, how tall you are, how short you are, it doesn't matter. What matters there is that your generation, both born and unborn, will never know hardship as long as Biafrans, or rather as long as Biafra government rewards people who fought gallantly to brought us where we are today. And as such, I pray and I also wish that your descendants will also to underline you too, because Biafra, just like as I said in one of my publications some couple of days ago, that the fight to get Biafra and the fight to sustain Biafra will not be the same. The fight to sustain Biafra as a country will be more fierce, will be more intense than the fight to get Biafra. Just like a rich man, or rather, let me put it this way, a businessman who have been toiling, making sacrifices, working day and night, under the sun, under the rain, under the harmattan, whether cold or hot, he out there working for his money. And when he work finish to make that money, my brother, do you know where the work is? That was why you see many young men who climb on the top and fall. To climb back again is very difficult. That is one problem with this thing they call money. I don't know. Sometimes I begin to turn this money. Maybe this money don't have respect. You understand me? The fight, you fight, I mean, how you struggle, work to make money, yeah, is different from how you are going to work, struggle, sacrifice, stand upright to protect that money. The fight to get the money is less than fight to sustain the money. When you get the money, that is when, if you have 10,000 enemy, my brother, they are going to multiply to 10 million. And you are going to be fighting the battle of 10 million who are trying to subdue you, who are trying to bring you down. You have seen where my point is coming from. So to every hand who may type amen at the comment section of this video, it shall be well with you. And your family will never be forgotten. That is the only thing I can tell you. It is not a promise, but I wish that all these things come to pass. Because when I said it's a promise, that means I am the one to fulfill it. I am not the governor or the president or prime minister of the Biafra government. So I cannot say it's a promise, but I wish and hope that all these things shall come to manifestation. Anyway, let us dissect the comment sections. There's not much time to waste, as the time is money, and we do all we can in every possible way to make sure that we minimize every given time on the social media. Chukwu also Jude said that we only know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as leader of IPOB, and anything he says, that is what stands. Cyril Israel said, I said it that a breeze go blow and foul nyash must surely open, and it don't happen. Mercy, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a mediator. He mediates with his God of justice always. For that reason, no human can pull him down. All live Nnamdi Kanu, and all live Biafra government in exile, according to him. Arinze Uzochukwu said, how divided among yourself cannot stand. You people should stop all this unnecessary bickering among you and seek internal peace. There is no house without issues. It depends on how you decided to manage yours. A very good point. Ms. Cheberton said the change of DOS is normal and acceptable in every struggle for self-determination. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken and all must listen. Japan, be peaceful and rally around the newly appointed DOS and team. All we want is progress towards the actualization of Biafra as a sovereign nation. We don't need infighting at this point, as that will be considered sabotage by any faction or group or individual. We are all Biafrans, and we must fight this struggle in unison. Rallying behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his decisions. I was in the 1967 to 1970 war, and I will tell you it was not fun. Can anyone imagine the entire Western world conspiring against a little tribe called Igbo? Vis-a-vis Biafra because of economic gains, crude oil, and other natural endowment. Brothers and sisters, we have come a long way to start creating factions at this time. This will give our enemies an upper hand towards continuously enslaving us. By so doing, by so doing, determine our future and that of our Igbo generations to come. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come a long way too. He has made huge sacrifices, including his freedom and the laws of his royal parents. Let us continue to give him the support and respect he deserves to bring this struggle to completion, which he have the capacity to do that. My people, now here we go take bar break, and I go hear my voice again when I come back. Like, share, comment, and please make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. Don't forget, this is weekend. Enjoy the rest of the day. Kachineke meziokwu.